Greetings, everyone, and we're just heading out of Good Neighbor right now. We spent the night at the inn, so we have our game saved, and we picked up a few quests in town that I plan to do on my downtime.
I just clean up around here.
And spoke with a few people. I still need to go to the vendor, but, you know. I'll quickly offload some heavy stuff and worry about the fine detailed stuff later. Although, we've been having some pretty good progress. A lot of new content to reflect on. Though I'd still like to get some more robotic tech up and running. It's always that lack of material.
Hey everyone, gather around.
Oh.
Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat.
You get
Now,
into
I know
trouble?
You all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Browski the other day?
He wishes.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us
What, you need something
apart?
to take the edge off?
What kind of
Fred Allen,
twisted,
Hotel Rex.
unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of Good Neighbor?
Hancock!
Of the people, for the people!
Huh. He seems relatively liked, and the Institute has some of the worst rep I've seen thus far. These people are just trying to live their lives, but it sounds like they're out hurting people, regardless of station or, well, law
Look,
abiding.
I don't like to brag, but I'm a lover and a fighter. Know what I'm saying?
Not really. Hey, who's that guy again?
What's up?
So familiar.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
I don't know how to feel about that.
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot?
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
Interesting. A robot with no master working in a city run for the people by the people. I can see the poeticness of this. Interesting.
You're an Assaultron?
That's what my makers called me. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a woman. And I run a store that sells very large guns. So what'll it be?
I might be interested in that.
So what kind of weapons do you have?
Anything that can kill a man, I sell. Except suicidal depression. That is unfortunately not packageable. Now, are we doing business?
Sure.
Let's see what you got.
A gun for every occasion.
Alright, first let's offload everything that is heavy. Like this. Holding on to those new grenades. Dropping that, dropping that, dropping that. Dropping these. Dropping all of these. Dropping that. Oh wow, I have a lot of apparel that I need to either offload or sell. Most of this stuff is lightweight though, so it's not too cumbersome. Well, let's see what you got. Ooh. Not necessary. So impractical. What about apparel? Nah, nothing that really interests me. Copper though, that's useful, and it takes up no weight. I could continue my adventuring. Ooh, one or the other. Copper or oil? Copper. I'm sure I have... Oh, yeah, an abundance of stimpaks. Let's see, just 340? There. One more vendor to visit.
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Right, that is kind of rude. But I could use the details.
Ghoul? What's a ghoul?
You're looking at one, sweetheart. Didn't have any shelter to go to when the bombs fell. Radiation's kind of the ultimate makeover. Done wonders for my skin. I look pretty good for being 220 years old. Now you buying anything?
Advantages.
Wait, you're 220 years old?
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
Yes and no. Let's go with the...
More than you might think.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient.
drastically different.
I had a beautiful house, white picket fence, and a lawn with the greenest grass you'd ever seen. It was peaceful.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
So, what do you remember about the past?
Oh, sweetie. I was an angry young woman back then. Thought the world was sick and wouldn't give me my due. Then it all ended, and well, I ended in a way, becoming a ghoul. Maybe when you get to be my age, everything starts to look like fate. Anyway, I like your story better, whether or not it's true.
It's the truth. All of it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well,
Yeah.
we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
Yeah, I spoke with him. Sent him to Good Neighbor. Or, sorry. I met him at Good Neighbor. Sent him back to Sanctuary.
What kind of things do you sell?
Oh, a bit of everything. Canned beans to cans. I try to take every weird bit of junk the caravans are willing to trade. So chances are you'll find something to your liking here. Ready to take a look?
Well, actually, first...
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
Anything more you can tell me about the library?
A lot of those pre-war buildings have automated security. Robots, turrets, that kind of thing. Lot of computers, too. Hope you take the job. You might not believe this, but I was a shy child. Books were like my best friends growing up.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, sure, I'll help you out. Sounds like there could be a lot of good loot there, so I won't ask for
You
more.
got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Sure.
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
I don't know about that. Experiences are experiences, whether or not you derive your choices from them or what define you. But I would like the specifics.
What kind of memories?
Everything. Old cases, old loves. I found myself running background on cases only to realize everyone involved's been dead for 200 years. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
But wouldn't your experiences qualify as that? None of what you've seen is Nick's. But
Is there any way we could separate you and Nick?
Don't think I haven't tried. Lost near a month of my life last time I mustered up the courage to let someone play brain surgeon on me. No. This is how it's gonna be. Living with another man's name, another man's life.
I still feel strongly that you've made what you are now.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
I do my best. Oh, right.
Don't be shy now. Chances are we have whatever you're looking for.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
Death threats? That's hardly productive. Let's see. Oh. Ooh. That seems... Well, less that, but... Definitely this. Anything else? Okay, taking this. None of the weapons here catch my interest. And I have more than enough stim packs. Let's see, is there anything else I can sell? Because stim packs are relatively light. I gotta get rid of the... the stuff is too heavy. I'll hold on to that. Ah. Hold on to one of those. Oh, quantum. Yeah, one of those. And two of these. Next, 600 or 700 something. 2 tomatoes. I don't really need to max it out, but... Wait, I'm pretty sure I have ammo. Maybe I shouldn't be getting rid of my stim packs. First, the ammo. That. Was I holding on to this for a reason? Well, definitely the flares and the fusion core. Not this. Shotguns, yes. I can always buy more, so make more sense just to... Okay, maybe not all of it. Take back 20. Oop. 3. 23. I wasn't doing any math, I kind of just jumped. There we go. A lot more room.
How you doing? Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Really? How much? Ooh, that is a bit more than I normally carry. But it should be enough to get me through... Wait. I spent quite a bit of time talking to people. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I think I can go back to the inn and... Wait a minute. It's this way.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
What kind of work?
It's good work. Under the supervision of the best boss you'll ever have. If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
50 caps?
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So little discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here, you know?
Sounds like there's a lot of risk involved.
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
Come on.
This is just a bad deal.
You're killing me here. 150 to start.
I'll risk it.
Still not good enough.
200. And that's as high as I go. Jeez, I gotta watch out for this one.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
Okay, it piqued my interest. Looks like this is still in town, so yeah, a little bit of sidetracking. Stuff is always so interesting. So many different factions.
To work.
Are you gonna tell me what we're actually doing?
Look, we're pulling a job here. Big payoff. Taking some things that aren't technically ours yet.
Well, it depends from who.
If you expect me to work for you, I'm gonna need more information than that.
Curious type, eh? All right, I'll spell it out for you. You are gonna be doing some digging.
That's not saying much.
What are we digging for? Buried treasure?
You could call it that. But seriously, lay off the questions. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will ya?
If I wasn't so curious, I would say that this is a bad deal. Well, these guys were... Well, how long have they been at this? This is something they definitely didn't do in an afternoon. So, they're stealing something, and they're bypassing security by going underground. How far it goes is the main question. And who... Well, no, I guess the other main question is...
I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. It's starting to feel like we're doing charity work. Did you just hear something?
It's crawling. Fire alerts. Failed! Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Good luck down there, new guy.
Not so long as you're carrying it. There's something out there.
Nice. Sniping off the limbs is one of the best ways to take care of these guys. But if you can't do that, use a shotgun. It eats through their armor because it's so many rounds all at once. I definitely could make stuff with this egg stuff, but they're just so heavy to carry around. And I don't plan on going by settlement anytime soon. Oh, that's just you. I thought another Myler popped up. Alright, I think the room is clear. But I hear more, and I think they're behind the wall. Alright, I'll just ignore them for now. These foes were relatively easy to put down. Those guys weren't carrying anything. Well, I guess that makes sense. They attacked for digging, not so much combat. Quickly loot the room. Bobby No-Nos will probably take anything that I don't. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what Bobby has to say about this.
Bobby.
What is going on in my tunnel?
A lot of stuff.
Looks like we are having crab for dinner tonight.
You'd eat Mirelurk? Ugh, no. Disgusting. Tough, but somehow slimy at the same time. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
All this withholding of information is really risky, you know.
Who is this guy?
He's just the guy we need to speed things along. Likes gadgets, money, and not much else. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Hopefully then I'll get some answers. It seems rather irresponsible to lend my services to a cause I don't understand which side they're serving. I mean, obviously ourselves, but who am I going to make an enemy of by taking this stuff? If it's raiders, I'm all for that. They just steal from everyone else, kill them all, steal it back, and then spend it at the people's store. It's a win-win. They get their stuff back, and I get, ammo, supplies, resources. But, then again, it might be taking advantage. No. If I don't kill the raiders and sell it back to the people, it's just an endless cycle of raiders taking what doesn't...
I'll take a crack at that terminal for you.
Yeah, I don't have hacking. Yeah, Nick,
Hey.
give it a go.
Go ahead.
Although I don't know if you can navigate to it.
Security's too tight. Think you can unlock that terminal?
Can do.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. You gotta get outside the armor. Oh, I gotta tell you again.
Hey,
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
see what you can do.
I guess you can't navigate it. Maybe if I push you.
Hey,
What's the plan?
over here.
That's it. Just a little more. Sorry about this. I've never tried this before. Come on, Nick. Come on. Must be scared of heights. That's it. Just around the corner.
Move here.
Done and done.
That's it. That's it. Okay. I think you're close enough now.
Need your expertise.
Count on it.
That's it.
Heads
Come on.
up. Hack
I'm
that
all
terminal.
ears.
almost there.
Heads up.
There's something you need?
I really should pick up hacking skills.
How about we try something else?
How about you hack the terminal? Come on.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Put your gun at me. I just asked you if
Look
you can
alive.
unlock it.
See what you can do.
Done and done.
Go on then. I can see that this is going nowhere. Very well, just have to wait until I get my first perk in computer hacking. Meantime... it might be a bit much to ask him to navigate his way back over to the power armor. I'll get in here and outside. That way I can hop out there and get back in. I don't think I can sleep in a power suit, can I? Never tried. Yeah, I'll think of this as a testing thing. Before we head out again, since we've done quite a bit of stuff and I would hate to do it all over again, we're going to head back to the inn and spend another night until it's morning. Yeah, because it's nighttime right now.
Jeez Louise, that's something, Dad. You look just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
Dang.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
Nicely done. But how did you know?
What happened here?
Ah, poor Sammy got snatched up by the Institute. Then those bastards send this low-rent double in his place. It's pathetic. It didn't make it 2 days before everyone realized something was wrong with him. Then we made the call, and here we are. Speaking of which, I gotta figure out where this body needs to get dumped. Why don't you get going?
Huh. Nicely done. Definitely was a synth. He had synth components on him.
Excuse me.
Got a reason to be bothering me. I just had to shoot up a synth body snatcher over here.
You wasted good bullets.
Oh yeah? Could have done better yourself, huh? Well, I'm sorry you haven't had the lovely experience of killing a man who's wearing a friend's face. Now get lost.
The Institute and their synths. Not so scary now, huh?
Hi.
No one messes with good neighbor.
Interesting. Certainly makes the high-powered headlight was worth all the materials I used on it.
Hi.
Whoa. Now that is some armor. Check out those hydraulics.
Thanks.
Buddy, I gotta be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
Wait, who are you?
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
It certainly has its own character about it.
It's changed a lot since the last time I was here.
Been here before? Well, Good Neighbor's definitely come up in the past few years. Mostly since Hancock took over.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually fixing stuff over at the Hotel Rexford, or drinking that swill down at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
A job, eh?
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
Isn't brewing equipment going to be kinda large?
Usually it is, but apparently this machine has been miniaturized, so that shouldn't be a problem. Are you gonna take the job?
Interesting. It depends. How much are you asking?
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps and some of the beer? You gonna take the job?
I don't know. That kind of equipment sounds useful, especially if I set it up in one of my settlements. I'll get back to you on that. First, I need to save it. I do kind of like the fact that I walk around town and people are all like, dang, man. Is the room still open?
Your room is upstairs, top floor, the last
Awesome.
one on the right down the long hallway.
I guess the room remains mine within 24 hours of purchase. That's good to know. I can save it, do my business in town, and if everything goes well, head back to the room within the same day and save it again. Oh, and I can actually see out this window. I was under the assumption that it was just, you know, static. Okay, is this it? Can I sleep in it? Nope, I thought not. Here, Nick. She's all yours.
Look alive.
I'm listening. I think that's out of reach.
No, you're
Here.
just on the wrong side.
Man. I don't think
Head
I
over
can
there.
Get there.
Come on, stop
Go
playing
there.
dumb, Nick. I
Good
know
thing.
you're smarter than that.
There.
Can do.
Whoop, nope, nope. Ah, darn it. Forgive me for this. Darn slow animation. I mean, I know it's only a few seconds long, but it's inconvenient.
Move out.
Count on it.
All right, Nick.
You can't get to it. Good thing.
Go on. Get inside of it, and then I'll save it. There we go. Certainly, well, it probably gives him a way more protection than if he was just running around in his... Wait, where'd he go? Is he there he is. Specking into a ninja trait or something, because he just kind of disappeared when I turned around. Well, anyway, it's been Will of One. Thank you all for watching. Looking forward to continuing my adventure on the, what is it, Freedom Trail. Yeah, Freedom Trail, just outside of Good Neighbor. So, thank you all for watching. This has been Will of One, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!